Discuss about the inheritance of one gene or monohybridization. Inheritance of one gene or monohybridization means cross between two pure lines. Cross between two pure lines. Two pure lines which are differ in single character, which are differentiate or differ in single character, is called monohybridization or monohybrid cross. Before going to see about complete details of monohybridization or monohybrid cross, we have to see the laws of Mendel. If you see the Mendel work on sweet pea, and Mendel crossed the sweet pea plants and proposed the laws of inheritance. What is the laws of inheritance or Mendel laws? These laws of inheritance will explain how characters are transferred from one generation to another generation in organisms. Okay, Mendel proposed three laws, that are law of dominance, second one is law of segregation, next third one is law of independent assortment. There are three laws, that are law of dominance, law of segregation, law of independent assortment. These three laws explain how characters are transferred from one generation to another generation by the factors or genes. Okay, Mendel explained law of dominance and law of segregation. First two laws Mendel explained by inheritance of one gene or monohybrid cross. By monohybrid cross in sweet pea plant, he explained about law of dominance and law of segregation. And law of independent assortment is he explained by the dihybrid cross. Now we will see the complete details of inheritance of one gene or monohybrid cross. See, already we know that what is monohybrid cross. Monohybrid cross means cross between two pure lines. Pure lines means which has a homozygous condition. Those lines are formed by the continuous selfing or continuous self pollination. The two pure lines are two sweet pea plants which has homozygous condition are crossed. That is called that is mainly differ with single character. That is called monohybrid cross. Example, here Mendel crossed two pure lines which are differ in single character. The character is height of plant. He selected two homozygous pure lines. One is homozygous dominant, capital T, which leads to formation of tall plant. Next, homozygous recessive, it is the dwarf plant. It is a dwarf plant. Small t means these are two recessive alleles. The plant is a dwarf plant. He crossed the two plants, two pure lines, tall plant, dwarf plant. Tall plant genotype is capital T, dwarf plant genotype is small t. He crossed these two. Then we know that these are the homozygous genotypes. The homozygous plant will give similar type of gametes or homogametes. Similar type of gametes are formed. These are the gametes. 50% gametes will get small t and another 50% gametes also get the small t. Then if you observe the F1 generation genotype, first here we will write gametes. These are the gametes. This capital T are two gametes, small t. These are the gametes and these are the parents. One tall plant with homozygous dominant condition, one dwarf plant with homozygous recessive condition. See, these are the gametes. This is Punnett square. See, here capital T, small t, capital T, small t, then capital T, small t, here capital T, small t. This is F1 generation. How F1 generation is formed? F1 generation is formed by the selfing of parents. Okay, first generation which is formed by the parents is called F1 generation. It is also called as first filial generation. If you see the genotype of F1 generation, all are heterozygous dominant, means all are tall plants only. Here one dominant allele is there, hence we can see formation of all tall plants. See, if we cross the tall plant, if Mendel crossed the tall plant with the dwarf plant, there is a formation of only tall plants. Expression of one parental character we can observe in the F1 generation. After that, he crossed the F1 generation plants also. See, capital T, small t, same. This, he selected two plants from this F1 generation and he crossed that F1 generation plants. Then if you see the formation of gametes, it is heterozygous genotype, hence two types of gametes are formed. One type of gametes contain capital T or dominant allele, another 50% gametes contain small t. Here also capital T, small t. Then if you observe the genotypes, capital T, next capital T, small t, next capital T, small t, next small t. Again we can get the crossing of F1 generation leads to formation of F2 generation. When Mendel crossed the F1 generation plants, he got the F2 generation. In F2 generation, again he observed that appearance of one of the parental character. Okay, that was not there in F1 generation. F1 generation all tall plants only. But if you see the F2 generation, three tall plants are there. Homozygous dominant will give tall plant only. Heterozygous dominant will give tall plants only. Means here how many tall plants are there? Three tall plants and one dwarf plant is there. Tall plants 3/4. Dwarf plants 1/4. 1/4 dwarf plants, 3/4 tall plants formation he observed in the F1 generation. Okay, here again in F2 generation. Again in F2 generation he observed that appearance of both parental characters. Okay, this is the monohybrid cross. If you see the genotype of monohybrid cross F2 generation, that is a 1:2:1 genotype. Genetic makeup. Okay, genetic constitution of F2 generation is a 1:2:1. 1, what is 1? Capital T, one homozygous dominant. Next, two heterozygous dominants are there, that is a capital T, small t, that is 2. Next, one homozygous recessive condition is there, that is small t. Here the genotypic ratio is 1:2:1. Next, if you observe the phenotypic ratio means morphological appearance, 3 tall plants, 1 dwarf plant. 3:1, 3 tall plants, 1 dwarf plant. That is about monohybrid cross. Okay, here after monohybrid cross he proposed the two laws that will explain about how characters are transferred from one generation to another generation. That is, number 1 is law of dominance and number 2 is law of segregation. These two laws he explained by using the monohybrid cross. Now we will see what is the law of dominance. See, in law of dominance he explained that characters are controlled by factors. Now those factors are called as genes, but Mendel called those are as factors. Characters are controlled by the factors. Okay, these are the factors, capital T, 2 factors, and small t also factors. See, characters are controlled by the factors. Factors occurs in a pairs. Means dominant or recessive, or both dominant or both recessive. If two factors are different, or if two alleles are different, one is called dominant and another one is called recessive. Dominant allele expresses its phenotypic character in both homozygous condition and heterozygous condition also. See, in F1 generation we can see the expression of a dominant character. That is about law of dominance. According to law of dominance, in all organisms, not only sweet pea, In all organisms, characters are controlled by factors. That factors are occurs in a pairs. And if in dissimilar factors, one is called dominant factor, another is called a recessive factor. Dominant factor expresses its phenotypic character in F1 generation. Again, expression of the recessive character also he observed in the F2 generation. That is about law of dominance. That is about a law of dominance. Next, second one, law of segregation. Law of segregation. If you see law of segregation means separation. See, there is a expression of parental character. There is a expression of parental character in F2 generation that was not there in F1 generation. See, this is dwarf. Dwarf nature is one of the parental character. But that dwarf plant not formed in F1 generation. There is a formation of dwarf plant again in F2 generation. Based on this, he told that the gametes formation, during gametes formation, alleles are separate and segregated. They are not blending, means they are not mixing. Not blending means not mixing. Alleles are not mixing, while formation of gametes they are separated. Homozygous plant will give similar type of gametes, and heterozygous plant will give different types of gametes. Because of that segregation means separation. Alleles, simply we can say that alleles are separate. Alleles are separate without mixing during gamete formation. Because of that segregation, because of separation, there is a expression of the parental character in F2 generation. That is about law of segregation. This law of dominance and law of segregation is explained by monohybrid cross, and Mendel explained the law of independent assortment by the dihybrid cross. Okay, after that he did monohybrid cross by taking another characters also. Here this is the monohybrid cross which is explained by the taking plant height as example. But after that he did experiments on the another characters also, then in that time also he got the similar result. After that only he explained about law of dominance and law of segregation. Simply, law of dominance means factors occurs in a pairs, characters are controlled by the factors. In dissimilar factors, one is called dominant factor that will express in F1 generation, that express its phenotypic character in F1 generation. Another one is called recessive allele. That recessive allele express its phenotypic character only in the presence of homozygous condition. Next, law of segregation means separation. Segregation means separation. While formation of gametes, the alleles are separate. Because of that only there is a appearance of parental character again in a F2 generation. Okay, that is about the Mendel monohybrid cross or monohybridization. In next video we will discuss about Mendel dihybrid cross.